Hey guys, welcome back to yet another YouTube video. This is episode 16 of the BRAYBOX series. So as I said in the previous episode, this episode and of course the next episode, and also the previous one, of me reacting to the three races that were, of course, the supercars at the Australian Grand Prix in 2005. Of course, the first race was won by Todd Kelly in very dominant circumstances, and then as I said at the end of that, it ended that the race was pretty much. It was chaotic in the first first couple of laps, obviously, because it was a start. The middle part of the race was a bit everyone sort of calmed down and got into their rhythm, and it was all single file. And then the last half of the race, everybody was making mistakes, like Stephen Richards. Stephen Richards made his mistake when he was in position to take second away from Jason Bright. Garth and then Tander and Lowndes went off almost at the same time. Tander went off at turn 13, and then just tried to outbrake McConville, locked the rear brakes and spun it around, and then Lowndes. He lost control. I said that during the episode, that I saw him moving around before he spun into the kitty litter at 14, and both of them around the spot. Those kind of things were happening at the end of the race, but it didn't happen for Todd Kelly, obviously, and he went on to win. So now we move on to the second race. Now this one is the longer of the three races. This the previous race and the next race I'm going to react to, it was 10 laps. This one is going to be 19 laps, which is a lot longer. I think. I think the first and third races are 25 kilometers. And then the main race, the second race, is 50 kilometers. I think. I'm not so sure. I think it's something like that, because it's got the 100 in its name. The Qantas V8 Supercars GP 100. That's got its name there. You could tell what you could call it that. Or you can call it the Qantas Supercars Challenge, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. I'll get into the starting grid for race 2 now, because obviously, as you tell from the first race, the graphic was going a bit too fast for my liking, so stumbled a bit. I had to pause about several times to say it right. So from the first 7 rows, you got so it's the same. So basically, whether you finished in race 1, you start in race 2. So Todd Kelly and Marcus Ambrose would start on the front row. Scaife would start 3rd. Ingle in 4th. Bright 5th. Then McConville 6th. Paul Radisich in 7th. Stephen Richards 8th. Greg Ritter in 9th, and Stephen Johnson in 10th. Outside the top 10, you got John Bowe and Paul Wheel in 11th and 12th. 13th and 14th are good mates in Will Davison and Jamie Winkup. 15th and 16th is Stephen Ellery and Len Seaton. 17th and 18th is Jason Richards and Anthony Tratt. And then 19th and 20th will be Craig Baird and Jason Bargwanna. And then the back end of the top 20, you got Alex Davison in 21st, David Bernard out of WPS Racing in position 22. The Joneses, Andrew and Brad, 23rd and 24th. Matthew White and Paul Morris, 25 and 26th. 27th and 28th position is Jason Barkwana and Greg Murphy. I don't think he had a very good first race at all. I barely even saw him in the first race, and then 29th and 30th you got Tony Longhurst, and then you got the three guys who had trouble, of course, Craig Lowndes and the two HSB dealer team drivers. So Craig Lowndes, I would assume, will start 30th. Garth Tander and Rick Kelly, the two new HSB dealer teammates, would start out of the final row. So those were the finishing positions from the previous race. And then of course, there's the second race. So I'm just gonna quick play. I'm just gonna make sure that it's not too loud. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip this because it's all about probably. You know what? Nah, I'm probably not gonna. Might as well. Do I watch this? Yeah, I already said this in the previous episode, some of the changes in the previous episode. So I might as well just skip this now. So yeah, so okay, so I remember this one. So there was 3 races. There was one on the Friday, one on the Saturday, and one on the Sunday. And the Saturday of the event was raining because I remember Formula One had this like freaking aggregate qualifying format, which they only used that year for like 11 races. So basically, the rule back then was, I don't know why I'm talking about Formula One here, because I've already run you through the starting grid. I'm not going to run you through it again. You do one on the Saturday and then one on the Sunday morning, I think, or is it Friday afternoon and then one on the Saturday? I can't remember which one it was, but you run one is without fuel, which in other words is a low fuel run, and the other session is with fuel. So it is, I think, I'd assume, I might have to look this up, I think it's fuel I think that's you get filled up filled with at the beginning of the race, I would assume. I think. I'm not so sure. I think maybe I think it's basically race fuel loads. That was the that took me a while to get in my head. Race fuel loads, pretty much. Oh no, actually, Garth Tander starts 30th and Craig Lowndes 31st. I only got that one wrong. So basically, Lowndes did. So because I thought that because Tander went out earlier than Lowndes, I thought that would mean that he would be starting ahead of him, but obviously not. So yeah, oh, that's interesting. The two BJR Team BOC cars are on slick tyres on a wet track. That's going to be a bloody handful. Here we go. They're all gridding up now. The rain's going to improve. So the boys over at BJR think the rain's going to improve. They think the rain's going to improve. So here's Lowndes. I think he's and the two tall HSV cars as well. Okay, so last cars are in position. I'm waiting for the green flag to be waved in the background. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Green flag, red's rise. Here we go. Lights on. And away we go. Oh, but Ambrose very bad, very slow getting away. Bright got off to a good start. Of course, Todd Kelly got off to a good start like he did in the first race. Oh, someone spun around. I think it's Greg Ritter. Yeah, Ritter's turned around and only just got out of the kitty litter. His front right tyre is in the kitty litter, but he'll get up, but he'll be out in the way. Oh, how good the start from HRT 1 and 2, and just like the first race, Todd Kelly's going. See you later, guys. I'll see you back at the paddock. That's what he's saying at the moment. Yeah. Oh, Murph was going to go inside one of the Orcon cars. I think it might have been Barkwana. Someone's crashed. I think it's Greg Murphy. Both super cheap cars are gone. And yeah, so I won't be surprised if I think it's Richo will get penalised for that, because that move was not on. As Ambrose goes down the inside of Bright, there's action already. We're only on lap 1 of 19. Jesus. Yeah. Okay, there is going to be a safety car. Yeah, there is a safety car, and oh, what a nightmare for both super cheap cars. Both Murph and Paul Wheel are I think there's a GRM car in there too. I think it might, maybe Andrew Jones, maybe. Yeah, I think it might be Andrew Jones, because if it, I think David Bernard's got some damage on that WPS car. Is he going to park to the side? I don't think so. Yeah, there's always a bit of nonsense at the back of the pack. Always a bit of nonsense nowadays. And there's the safety car. Oh, Todd Kelly's, someone spun. Someone HRT spun. Oh, no way. Todd Kelly spun out. No way. Oh, what a mistake that is. Yeah. Because Ambrose got away slowly, or either slowly or gingerly because of the wet weather. Now who? See, yeah, I think Ritter was caught. There was no fault in that. Ritter was just caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's usual first lap antics, I believe, in my opinion. Now, what happened to Murph? That's Paul Wheel. So, and then Murph gets turned around by, I think it was by Andrew Jones. And then what's happened? Oh, you know what? I know what Todd Kelly's done. He's accelerated on the curb, and it's just spun the rear tire up, and it's just spun out. Oh, that is big damage on that 34 GRM car. That is big damage on the front of that thing. Wow, gee. So with one one HRT car assumes to lead from the other HRT car. Yeah. And here comes Todd right now. Well, that's superficial damage, that one. Jeez. Yeah, so and we've heard about from every single one. The main rule in the wet is do not have your tire have new. It doesn't matter if it's new wet tires. Don't go on the painted line because it's totally slippery. And I think that's what happened to Todd. He's gone on the curb, he's lit it up, and then suddenly it's going and it's just and it's just spun him around. And now he's gonna. And now he's gonna. And now he has a damaged front end of that HRT car. He was untouchable in race 1. He looked untouchable on the first lap again in race 2 in this race, and then suddenly he's just suddenly the sunshine is starting to shine. There you go. So if when he looks at the replay, he'll be filthy with himself. So there's. Yeah, that's another word. Yeah, the grip level. Yeah, another word for that. Yeah. So I don't know. Actually, do this in full screen. There we go. Switch the laptop to full screen. So yeah. Oh, jeez, it's absolutely damp. It's absolutely damp down. It's that damp down at the bottom. Down at the bottom end of the circuit. It's basically you can grab a couple of ducks and they can swim in that. Well, it's not. Well, I'm overreacting, but yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, what a nightmare for the Super Cheap Auto team. So basically, I wonder what happened to Paul Wheel though, because I think he was turned around and then basically Murph and Andy Jones basically just caught up in the incident. They were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. So yeah. So many things happened on that first lap. You got incident at the end of the turn between turns 5 and 6. Actually, at the end of the turn between turns 5 and 6. Then you got. Then you had Todd Kelly's spin coming to the safety car. And now Scape's now in the lead with Ambrose second, Bright third, Ingle fourth, and Stephen Richards in fifth. Yeah, that's through the long left hand, through the long left hander. Yeah, it's totally dry, but it's at the bottom part. It's the bottom part of the circuit where it's. Yeah, so it's at the bottom part of the circuit where it's damp, absolutely damp. There. Oh, okay, that's a rule. So you need to start and finish on the race on a set of tires that you started the race with. So you can't change tires. So yeah, so you can't change tires during the race. So that's the problem. So okay, so there's the wet tires and the slick tires. So yeah. So yeah. So as I said, probably at some point in the first episode, as Todd Kelly's come in, but you can have perhaps have you can have this like I dare you to go on YouTube and just and YouTube is long before Supercars had decided to do super archive things on their YouTube channel, posted Supercars races. So I highly recommend you finding them and watching them yourself. So yeah, so so where's more? So he's made up 6 positions on that starters win cup. As he's gone from 14th to 8th in the first 3 or so laps. Ooh, Todd. I don't know if Todd's gonna go out there. Well, Lowndes is Lowndes started. Yeah, he started 30th and he's now 16th. I think that's what Lee Dippy just said. He's now 16th. So I think he's made up 13 positions. I would think. I think it's 13. Yeah, 13 positions from his starting position. When he started in 30th, he's now 16th. So yeah, so that is a driver's nightmare, having one half of the track dry, totally barren dry, and then the other half of the circuit is fully wet. That is a nightmare. That's an absolute nightmare. And if everybody else by the BJR Team BOC cars are on wet tyres, then they're in the box seat. There's Mark One up in York on Larkham cars. Yeah, it looks like I think the lights are off, so I think we're about to go racing again. Jeez. Just so you know, guys, I'm sitting. I've got this chair here in the not this chair, but this cushion in the back. But I'm sitting on actual carpet, and my backside's a bit numb. Oh, there's Todd, and he's probably a bit disappointed. Okay, all this bit of nose to tail stuff. Okay. And green flag, we're racing again. There was a bit of congestion there with when Scafey got to the line. Oh, everyone's having looks there. I think it was a Barkwana. Went really good move around the outside of one of the DJR cars. So yeah. So the race score currently is Scaife, Ambrose, Bright, Ingle, Richards, Johnson, McConville, Winkup, Will Davison, who's another one who's got off to a good start in that. And I think Ellery's in the top 10, I believe, I think. So, yeah, it's Tanner's, I think, is it Rick? I think it's Rick's gone up the inside of Matthew White in the Brightech Fujitsu board. There's Paul Radisic, who, yeah, I'm surprised Brace Control haven't looked into the incident with between, I think it was Richards and, I think it might have been Richards, one of the Castrol cars and Paul Radisic. I think it was Stephen Richards, because that move at the opening lap was not on. I would have backed out of that move easy. Meanwhile, back of the race, Ambrose is being racy here. They're almost like riding in laps on the at the bottom end of the circuit. All three cars are going off. I think it's Alex Davison, it's Paul Morris. I think one of the I think it was another GRN car. I think it was McConville, I believe. That's where we went down the escape road. So Ambrose thinks about him to go down the inside, but thinks better of it. So I think Bright got past, I believe, for fourth, I believe. Oh no, he didn't. So what happened here? No, Bright was in third. Sorry, now he's got back down to fourth. I think Stephen Richards went down the escape road. Yeah, McConville went there, and then I think then soon Alex Davison and Paul Morris will join him down at the escape road at turn 13. I get a little bit mixed up with the turn names because of course the new Albert Park circuit this year is very different. So Ambrose was having a bit of a look there into turn 9 and 10. So yeah, and I think he was having a bit of a look there into the hero corners at 11 and 12 as well. I think that Ambrose did. So he's keeping it's it's pretty damp as the chopper. There's the chopper cam. And Ambrose is having another look going into the second to last corner. Now he's right up Skate's backside. Sorry for me, that's a big dog. Sorry for me dog in the background, by the way. And Ambrose was. So a couple of car lengths separate Scaife and Ambrose, and probably another second back to Ingle, then another second back to probably the Bright, and Winkup's on the coming up on the back of Stephen Johnson. I won't be surprised if he get past him going up into turn 3. So yeah, Ingle has had just popped the fastest lap of the race, 2:11.8, 2:11.831. No, by the way, no. Wink Up didn't get past him. Meanwhile, Lowndes in the figure things here with Jason Richardson, with Glenn Seaton as well. Now, yeah. See, I saw that they did make contact. Obviously, my dog was barking in the background for me to get distracted by it. Oh. So point two. So across the line that last time was a 0.2 of a second between Scaife and Ambrose. It's pretty close actually. The top 10 is separated by just under 11 seconds. It's pretty close this one now. This pack here that involves Stephen Johnson, Wink Up, Will Davison. I think that's Lowndes, I believe. No, sorry, that's Ellery. And one of the Orcon cars, I think that's Barkwana. So it's a battle pack of 5 for I think that's battle pack for 5th position. So now we're almost halfway through the 19 lap race. So speaking of battle packs here, there's Lowndes, there's Richards, there's the two Richardses, Stephen and Jason. You got Winterbottom, you got I think that's Rick Kelly. Yeah, Rick Kelly in the Toll HSV car. Not Toll HSV, HSV dealer team car. That was a year later. Year later with the Toll HSV cars. Winterbottom. It's almost collided with a cone there, did Jason Richards. Now he's going to be vulnerable to Rick Kelly here, unless he wants to attack Winterbottom again. No. Okay, so I think that's done for now. It spoke too soon. Rick Kelly's gone in the inside. It's a good move from Rick. Down the inside of Jason Richards. Now it looks like Glenn Seaton might be lining up for a shot, and so too would Garth Tander. Well, he was having a look at Glenn Seaton. There's John Bell. He's put a couple of Morse codes on the rear bumper of Matthew White. Now back to this. I think Barkwana, Rick Kelly, and I think that's Stephen Richards. So yeah. So meanwhile, back in this battle for 5th, Wink Up's eye off a move here, unless Will Davison decides to go for a move in the Team Dynamic car, but thinks better of it. I think Wink Up made a brilliant move around the outside. That was a brilliant move. Now up in the P5 now, there's J-Dub. And it looks like Will Davison might follow him suit as well. Is he? Yes, he is. Good move from Will. Moves up into 6th. So in 2 corners, Junior Johnson's moved from 5th to 7th. Dropped from 5th to 7th, I should say. So yeah. Barkwana has gone down the inside of Ellery for P8, I think. Yeah, for P8. Well, no, it's not for 5th place because Winkup's decided to pull away, and so too is Davison in 6th. It's now turned into a battle pack for 7th. Brad Jones has now got the fastest lap of the race. It's a 2 minutes something 0.6. I can't tell. Can't tell with that. But Barkwana down the inside of Stephen Johnson. Yes, is it going to work? Yes, it is. Yeah, 208.6, I believe. Mm. Mm. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I heard that. I know the Team BOC cars have got slick tyres. I don't know. Those are the other one. Those are the others I know that are on slicks. I don't know which other ones are though. Meanwhile, back at the front, Ambrose is right up on the backside of Scaife again. Round the outside, not didn't work as well as what Winkup did. But it's actually dropped back. It dropped him even further back. Actually, as Scaife, not Scaife, Ambrose. Well, it's fairly spread out the front four. Oh, he was. Ambrose was a tenth quicker than Scaife on that last lap. 1/10 quicker than 1/10 quicker than Scaife. Meanwhile, Ellery's down the inside of Stephen Johnson, so he's dropping back through the field. Here is Junior Johnson. So half a second separates Scaife and Ambrose at the moment because Ambrose wanted to go around the outside of Scaife, but unfortunately it didn't quite work. Oh yeah, I do remember that the Stone Brothers SPR had its own engines, and they supplied them to a lot of other Ford teams, including Triple Eight Race Engineering, and that's how Triple Eight Race Engineering they really came of age in 2005, and then they showed in 06 it really was no fluke, and they could have won the championship in 06, to be honest. And to be honest, if they were more consistent in 05, they probably could. Lowndes probably could have won the championship if he was more consistent in 2005. Because that famous windscreen incident at Bathurst probably cost him the championship. Because I think he was in it. He wasn't necessarily in the fight, but he was still mathematically in the fight, and then basically Bathurst came and everyone just like crossed his name off for championship, his championship chances. John Bout circling around on slick tyres. He's actually making a bit of progress there in the Team BOC car. His teammate Brad Jones also making progress too, as well. So there, and here comes Bow to go down the inside of Stephen Johnson, and yeah, so goes past Stephen Johnson. So he's on the march. Here is JB. JB's on the march. Next one on his hit list would be Craig Lowndes. Barkwana has got not one but two better electrical cars behind him in Ellery and Lowndes. So we're entering the 12th lap of the race. So yeah, and here comes Bow down the inside of Ellery, and he goes past him, no problemo. Next on his hit list is Craig Lowndes, and he'll do that straight away. That just got past him like he wasn't even there. Did JB. Now again, next on his hit list, of course, is Bargs. Is Jason Bargwana. Oh, a bit sideways there from Bargwana. He's carving his way through this field. He's got to get past him. JB's. No, he's gone wide, and there it is. That's another position for JB, for John Bower. And I'll replay. I think that this is Matthew White on Tony Longhurst. Oh, a bit contact there between Tony Longhurst and Matthew White. Stephen Richards also involved there too, so he hasn't had a good second race. So, and he's already pulling away from that group of bugs and the two better electrical cars. So next on his list is Will Davison. Now I think Lowndes has just got past Bargwana. Yeah, he's gonna catch Will Davison in no time. So yeah, they're gonna catch him in no time at all. No time at all. He's gonna catch. No time at all. He's already passed it. Yeah, he's now gone past Will Davison. Now he moves up into sixth. Now is John Bower. There's no one gone. And now Winkup's now next. Winkup's next on the list. Oh, jeez. Jeez, I think very soon Ambrose and Scaife will have company in a minute if Bower keeps charging like this. Charging like this, and that's on the second part. So I can. So he's charging his way through this field as JB. Yep. Now taking P5 away from you. Now next on the list will be Jason Bright in the Caterpillar Ford. Oh god. He's charging his way through this field. So I don't think Scaife and Ambrose should be comfortable because John Bower's going to be right on the back of them, no problem. Here comes Bower. I think he's got past down the straight. Yeah, there he goes. So that's fourth position now for John Bower. I wonder where Brad Jones is. He's probably would be somewhere in the top 10 by now. Jeez. So he comes in. There's Ingle. He'll get past Ingle in no time at all. He's already catching. He's got it. I don't know what went into John Bower's sandwich. Before that race, but my God, he's in a fast mood. He's going to get by him here. Oh, he was going to get by him on the inside. And that long right hand up before the turn 9 and 10 complex. And now he's gone past him in the turn 9 and 10. So now he moves up into P3 now as John Bower. In car 12. So Scaife's last flight, so a 210 let me go back. So 210, a 210.2, a 208.9, another 208.9, and a 209 flat. So that was Scaife's final 4 laps. Yeah, so it looks like Scaife's dropping Ambrose here. So it was half a second. But I think I mean the last lap, Bower almost 4 seconds a lap quicker than race leader Mark Scaife. He was two tenths quicker than Scaife on the 9th lap, then almost 3 seconds quicker on lap 10, 2.7 seconds quicker on lap 11, and now almost 4 seconds quicker. Just imagine what it'll be next time by. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's the other BOC car, Brad Jones. He's get no problem around the outside of Bright, and he's already up into P. He's now up into P5 now. Or a bit of a lock up there from Whincup. So yeah, meanwhile, Stephen Johnson had a bit of a touch up there with Winterbottom. And Jason Richards down the inside of Winterbottom into turn 4. So yeah, he'll do that 12 seconds. He'll do that no dramas with John Bow. He'll get there in the next 2 laps. The way he's going, both BJR cars are doing 2-minute 5s, while the others are doing 2-minute 8s or 2-minute 9s. Because I'd assume it. Because I don't know if the others have got wet tyres, and whoever's got slicks. I know the BOC cars have got slicks on. I know that, but I don't know who else has got slicks on and who's got wets. Because I haven't seen anybody else have rapid progress like the BOC cars had. So I've assumed they're the only ones that've got yeah. So it's 18 seconds on the dot almost between Scaife and Brad Jones, who's in 6th. So here comes Brad Jones. So he'll be applying Morse codes on the rear bumper. So the last lap through from John Bow was a 2-minute 4.6. To my calculations, if people do it, that is probably around 3-4 seconds a lap quicker than what the leaders are doing. What probably the leaders are doing. Yet Brad Jones has got past Ingles, so he's now up into 4th. So it's now Team BOC cars 3 and 4, and he's already, and of course he's already dropping Ingle like a dumbbell. Oh. That's a bad analogy. That was a pretty bad analogy. But yeah. So yeah, as I said, 2-minute 4.614. 2-minute 4. Wow. So those tyres, the BOC cars must have warmed up. Must have warmed up. Must have. Yeah, they must have warmed up. And back at the front, Ambrose has decided. I've seen John Bow's times. I want to hit the lead before John Bow cinches away from us. Is Ambrose? He's come back. Oh, and here comes Bow. He's gonna hit the lead. He'll hit the lead. I'll betcha he'll be in the lead by turn 3. He's moving him over. He's not going to make it easy for Bow, for JB. And there you go. So, second place now is John Bow. So yeah, I've changed it now. So I think at turn 9 and 10 he'll be in the lead. 2-minute 4.5 now. John Bow down that last lap. He was 10th quicker than what he did on the last lap. Jeez, actually he's gonna do this. He's gonna do this sooner than turn 19. He's gonna do it at turn 6. He's gonna do it at turn 6 and 7. Turn 6 and 7. Is he? Yes, he is. Oh no, he's not. He's no. I think I'm gonna be right here. Here we go. Down inside for the lead. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. He says. I'm in the. Yeah, and it's the first. It's going to be the first lap that's ever going to be, led by someone that is not an HRT car, by a Holden Racing Team car, because Todd Kelly led all the previous race, and Skate Sprints led all but every one of the 15 laps so far. So as a replay, just too easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Japanesey with that move at turn 1 on Ambrose, and then he just said, then again on then Scaife, and then just says again, as I said a moment ago, thank you mother for the rabbits. I'm in the lead, and now he's still going to be pulling away. Now I wonder where Brad Jones is. There he is in the background. So I wonder if he's gonna catch up to these two by the end of the race. So yeah, it was a bit sideways there from Brad Jones coming out of turn 1 and into turn 2. And now Brad Jones has now got the fastest lap of the race now, 2-minute 4.521. 2:10. So he's basically 6 seconds a lap quicker than Ambrose and Scaife. So he'll blow by him at the first opportunity when he gets to him. 2-minute 4.5, 2-minute 5.2, 2-minute 5.3, 2-minute 5.6. The last 4 laps with Brad Jones. He's just gotten quicker and quicker as the race is going on. Both the BJR cars, actually. And waiting for Ingle. There he is. So yeah, there's, and then big gap back also to this pack that is building. So Ellery down inside of Will Davison. Now Lowndes is going to be right up on the back of Bright for 6th. I would assume, yes, for 6th position. So yeah, and it's where it gets to the damp part of the Grand Prix circuit that they're coming down to. Well, the leaders have already just gone. Oh, here comes Brad Jones around. Oh, shooting around the outside. Oh, it wasn't making it easy on BJ there. It was wasn't making it easy on Bradley. Did Marcus, and now Brad's got to go down the inside here. You just might as well give up, and Marcus. Might as well give up, mate, because he's got the inside run. Yep, there you go. Through Brad Jones goes. Next on the list is and now next on the list is Mark Scaife. Next up on the list. So Bow's currently got a 6-second lead right now over Brad Jones. Scaife, sorry. Oh, saying a bit too early. It might be Brad Jones in a minute, judging by the pace he's showing here. Or he's gonna go down. Now he's down the inside as. So yeah, and he's gone by it. So so Marcus is sliding apparently. So yeah, so Jones and that last lap did a 2-minute 5.3, so a bit slower than what he did on the last lap, but so yeah, so video's got issues at the moment. So currently it's a BJR 1-2 at the moment, with Scaife in third, but I think Ambrose would have all three Fords on the podium for the second race. Here we go. Now we're back. As I think here we go. Now final lap of the race has over the race. So it's Bow from Brad Jones and Scaife, Ambrose, then Ingle, and here's Lowndes in 6th. A very good recovery drive. So he's gone from 30th to 6th as Lowndes. So as Ellery in the other Bell Electrical car is going to go down the inside of Will Davison. I saw Ellery made that move earlier, and then I think Will's got by him again. Now Ellery's got back by him once again. And one of the HSV dealer. Why did I say toll? HSV dealer team cars is behind. I think that's Rick Kelly. It's another one that I think he started from the back of the grid for this race, and now he's moved up rather swiftly, rather brilliantly. So here's the. So here's lap Paul Radisish. Now Bow coming through. He's got 3 corners to go, and I think Brad Jones will come around in a second. There he is. It's gonna be a Team BOC 1-2. And last corner, around the corner he goes, and it's going to be a win for John Bow. 1-2 for Team BOC. What interesting. That is all in the background. Is Ambrose going to make a move on Scaife? No, not quite close enough. I thought he was going to try and make a drag race of it down the main straight, but obviously didn't quite have the pace. There's Ingle finishes in 5th. I would assume Lowndes will finish in 6th. I would assume so. There's the winner, winner JB, car 12 in the BOC car. So and comes the other minor placings. Rick Kelly. So Rick Kelly went from the back of the grid with 32nd to 10th. So he made up 22 positions. So the order of, I think I'd assume the order of this will be for the starting group for the third and final race, which is John Bow first by almost 9.5 seconds from his teammate Brad Jones for Team BOC 1-2. Mark Scaife in 4th. Marcus Ambrose in 4th. Russell Ingle 5th. Then it's Lowndes who came from 30th. Who came from 30th to 6th, which is a crazy effort from him. Jason Bright 7th. Then Whincup, Ellery, and Rick Kelly, who, as I said, jumped from last to 10th. Started last and finished in 10th after race 2. sorry for the camera bump there. So yeah, so the field was pretty well spread out, and then from 11th down to 20th, you've got Will Davison in 11th, Jason Barkwana in 12th, Jason Richards 13th, Mark Winterbottom 14th, Stephen Johnson in 15th, and he was as high as I think 5th at one stage, and he dropped down to 15th at the end of the race. Tony Longhurst in 16th, Matthew White in 17th, Greg Ritter in 18th, Garth Tander didn't make as much progress as what Lance and Rick Kelly did, but he still made it inside the top 20, and Cam McConville finished 20. It recovered to 20th after going down the escape road earlier in the race. So, and as I said, these positions, I believe, for race 2 will count. It will be the grid for the third and final race, which I will be doing. In the next episode. So that is just about it. So that's pretty much it for this video. Of course, this race was a team. It was a BJR Team BOC 1-2. With Scaife third. With Scaife third. Ambrose 4th, and Ingle in 5th. So, So I'm going to be back again for the next episode, doing the third and final race. So don't forget, guys, to like this video, share it to anybody who's a Supercars fan, or Australian Formula 1 fan, or Australian Grand Prix fan. Comment down below. Comment down below if you've watched some of these races on YouTube. I would love to see if you've watched them, and if you have, what are your thoughts on those races? And last of all, somewhere down here, click on the big red button, which is named subscribe. While you're there, switch on notifications and to get notified about when I next upload, and also click the notification bell at the same time, but click the notification bell afterwards. So probably afterwards, I think. I don't know how that works. So until next time, guys, I'll see you later.